meron tayong gagawing bagong project. Oh, ano na naman yan? Ito. Ito ang ating bagong module. Touch sensor. Ay, ano na naman ang ano yan? Aba, pagaganahin natin ito. Gagawa tayo ng bagong project. Touch sensor. Meron niyang ground, I/O at saka VCC. Diba? Lagay natin sa breadboard. Then meron tayong buzzer 5 volts kit. Positive niya sa S, negative niya yun. Diba? Positive niya sa S, signal 5 volts. Lagay natin. Power supply, power bank 5 volts. Sa 5 volts. USB cable. Lagay natin. Ang positive niya ay yellow, negative white. Positive ng supply. Ito, pwede siya sa positive 5 volts. Lagay natin sa VCC. VCC. Okay? And then ground. Ang ground niya doon sa ground. Ground ng supply. Diba? At sa ating buzzer, ito ang ground niya negative. Then to the ground. Ground ng supply. Positive niya siya ay sa output. Output ng ating sensor. Out. I/O. Okay? Testingin natin. O, yan na naman ang mangyayari dyan. Teka, testing nga eh. You know? Hop. Diba? Pag tinouch mo yung touchpad, you know, nag-a-alarm siya. Lipat natin ito at okay? You know, lapitan natin. Yun na. Diba? May umiilaw na output LED doon sa sensor. Pag tinouch mo siya, masyado mataas yung kanyang sensitivity. Hindi mo pa natatouch, you know, tumutunog na. Diba? You know? Meron na kagad erratic signal. Pero pag tinouch mo na, In figure 1, we have this actual module TTP223. This is the actual module, and this is the reverse engineering touchpad. This is the touchpad, and then in the front you have the ground IO BCC actual module. And for the pin out of TTP223 IC, pin 1 is the output, pin 2 is the ground, pin 3 input. So in pin 3 we're going to this is where the touchpad is connected. The touchpad is connected to pin number 3. Pin number 4 is for a logic control, AHLB. It refers to a certain logic control. Pin number 5 BDD, supply of the IC, and pin number 6 TOG, output type option, is also for the logic control. After the reverse engineering, we now come into the actual, the equivalent is schematic diagram of TTP223 touch sensor alarm. So after reverse engineering or tracing the connections of the module, we arrive to this schematic diagram, in which we are using a 5-volt supply from the power bank. This is the pin header. This one, pin header. And connected to the supply is the capacitor, ceramics, 166 nanofarad. What is the purpose of capacitor here? The purpose of capacitor here is to minimize oscillation, to stabilize the circuit, line and noise filter of the circuit, decoupling capacitor, in which at the pin number 1 of the IC of the module connected is the output LED, and then the 200 ohms resistor. Also connected to the output is the buzzer. So we connected the buzzer into the pin 1 directly to the ground. Buzzer is 5 volts. Okay? Pin number 2 ground. Pin number 3 connected is the touchpad. The touchpad is connected. Pin number 3. Pin number 4, it is used for logic control. Pin number 5, the supply of the IC. Pin number 6, logic control. What is this logic control? In our circuit, we have these two considered as a switch. If we're going to connect each one, for example this one, the characteristic of the circuit will vary. It will no longer serve as a touch switch. If we connect or if we're going to connect the other terminal, it also vary the characteristic of the circuit. It is no longer a touch sensor. So it depends on the connection of these two pins. If you're going to make it a latch switch, you can connect each one. You can do some test to make it a latch switch or an inverter. But here we're going to make it make it on open switch. So these two, A and B, serve as a logic control if you're going to vary the circuit. But here we left it open to make it a touch alarm. We are using this configuration. No connection between pin 2 to 3 of the pin 6. Just let it make it open. And when we touch the touchpad, current flows into the output and the LED light turns on and also the buzzer turns on. That is how the circuit works.